Carlon's website states that their round cut-in boxes are intended for mounting switches, outlets, and other devices. The National Electrical Code, also known as the NEC, dictates that electrical fixtures must be supported to prevent them from becoming loose or creating a hazard. There are several acceptable methods to achieve this. Firstly, fixtures can be designed for surface mounting. Secondly, fixtures can be supported by a metal strap attached to a structural member. Thirdly, fixtures can be supported by a ceiling fan-rated electrical box. Pendant fixtures are usually hung from the ceiling using a combination of a ceiling hook and a fixture box. The fixture box must be strong enough to handle the fixture's weight. Carlon round cut-in boxes are plastic and made for installation in drywall ceilings. They are typically used to support switches, outlets, and other lightweight devices, not necessarily pendant fixtures. Based on this information, Carlon round cut-in boxes are not specifically designed for supporting pendant fixtures. They might support very light pendant fixtures, but they are not recommended for fixtures weighing 6 pounds each. For an electrical inspection, using a fixture box rated for the weight of the pendant fixtures is crucial. This guarantees secure support and compliance with the NEC. The National Electrical Code is a comprehensive set of standards that outlines safe electrical practices. It is crucial for electrical contractors and inspectors to understand and adhere to the NEC to ensure the safety of electrical installations. Article 314 covers outlet, device, pole and junction boxes, conduit bodies, fittings and hand-hole enclosures. Section 314.27 addresses outlet boxes designed for the installation of ceiling suspended fans or luminaires, also known as light fixtures. According to 314.27 subsection A, an outlet box or outlet box system used as the sole support for a ceiling suspended paddle fan must be listed for that application. The listing will ensure the box can handle the dynamic loads associated with a rotating fan. The exception clarifies that boxes complying with 314.27 subsection D are permitted for ceiling suspended paddle fans. Subsection B states that an outlet box or outlet box system used as the sole support for ceiling suspended luminaire, also known as a light fixture, must be listed for the maximum weight supported. This listing ensures the box can handle the static weight of the luminaire. Subsection C applies to boxes that are not the sole support for a ceiling suspended paddle fan or luminaire. It mandates that these boxes must be capable of supporting the equipment. If the boxes are used for support, they must be durably marked to indicate the maximum weight supported. Subsection D provides specific requirements for outlet boxes used to support ceiling suspended paddle fans or luminaires not exceeding 70 pounds. The installation must comply with done through D3. Firstly, the box must be supported by one of the methods in 314.23 subsections A through H. These subsections describe various ways to attach boxes to structural elements of the building. Secondly, the box must be durably marked by the manufacturer to indicate the maximum weight it is designed to support. Thirdly, where the box is surface mounted, it must be attached directly to the structural member. Where the box is recessed, the box must be flush with the ceiling finish. The NEC specifies the requirements for supporting electrical boxes, and 314.23 details the methods for box support. Subsection R addresses surface mounting. Boxes can be attached to the surface using fasteners that are suitable for the mounting surface. Subsection B covers installations where the box is fixed to a structural member. The box must be rigidly supported, meaning it cannot move or sag. Subsection C describes how to use brackets or supports to secure the box to a structural member. The brackets or supports must be designed for the specific application and be strong enough to hold the weight of the box and its contents. Subsection D addresses suspending boxes from structural members using wire or cable. The wire or cable must be securely fastened to both the box and the structural member. It must also be rated for the weight of the box and its contents. Subsection E allows for the use of threaded conduit to support boxes. The conduit must be securely connected to the box and the structural member. Subsection F describes using enclosures to support boxes. The enclosure must be suitable for the environment and be strong enough to hold the weight of the box and its contents. Subsection G covers the use of independent support wires. These wires must be fastened to the box in a structural member, providing independent support for the box. Subsection H allows for other methods of support that are specifically approved by the authority having jurisdiction, which is typically the local electrical inspector. It is important to ensure that any support method used meets the requirements of the NEC and is appropriate for the specific application. In summary, Carlon round cut-in boxes are generally not suitable for supporting pendant fixtures, especially those weighing 6 pounds. It is always recommended to use a fixture box that is specifically rated for the weight of the fixture being installed, ensuring compliance with the NEC and safe electrical practices. When dealing with electrical installations, safety is always the top priority. Using the correct materials and following the NEC guidelines will help prevent electrical hazards and ensure a safe and reliable electrical system. Always consult with a qualified electrician if you have any questions or concerns about electrical installations. They can provide expert advice and ensure that all work is performed safely and in accordance with the NEC. The NEC is updated every 3 years, so it is important to stay current with the latest edition. This will ensure that you are using the most up-to-date information and best practices for electrical installations. Many resources are available to help you learn more about the NEC, including training courses, seminars, and online resources. Take advantage of these resources to improve your knowledge and skills in electrical safety. Remember, electricity can be dangerous, so it is important to always exercise caution and follow safety guidelines. By taking the time to learn about electrical safety and following the NEC, you can help prevent electrical accidents and ensure a safe environment for yourself and others. When selecting a fixture box, it is important to consider the weight of the fixture, the mounting location, and the type of ceiling or wall construction. There are different types of fixture boxes available for different applications. For example, there are boxes specifically designed for use in drywall ceilings, concrete ceilings, and suspended ceilings. There are also boxes designed for use with different types of wiring methods, such as non-metallic sheath cable, armored cable, and conduit. When installing a fixture box, it is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. This will ensure that the box is installed correctly and that it can safely support the weight of the fixture. It is also important to use the correct size and type of fasteners to secure the box to the ceiling or wall. Using the wrong fasteners can cause the box to become loose or even fold down. In addition to the NEC, there may be local electrical codes that apply to electrical installations. It is important to check with your local building department to determine what codes are in effect in your area. Local codes may have additional requirements for fixture box installations, such as requiring the use of specific types of boxes or fasteners. It is always best to err on the side of caution when it comes to electrical safety. If you are unsure about any aspect of an electrical installation, it is best to consult with a qualified electrician. They can provide expert advice and ensure that the installation is performed safely and in accordance with all applicable codes. When working with electricity, always remember to turn off the power at the circuit breaker before starting any work. This will help prevent electrical shock and other injuries. It is also important to use insulated tools and wear appropriate personal protective equipment, such as gloves and safety glasses. Electricity is a powerful force that can be dangerous if not handled properly. By following safety guidelines and taking the necessary precautions, you can help prevent electrical accidents and ensure a safe working environment. The information provided here is for general guidance only and should not be considered a substitute for professional advice. Always consult with a qualified electrician before performing any electrical work. They can assess the specific situation and provide recommendations based on your individual needs. Electrical work can be complex and dangerous, so it is important to have the expertise of a professional to ensure that the work is performed safely and correctly. A qualified electrician will have the knowledge and experience to identify potential hazards and take the necessary steps to mitigate them. They will also be familiar with the NEC and local electrical codes and will ensure that the installation meets all applicable requirements. When hiring an electrician, it is important to choose someone who is licensed and insured. This will protect you in case of any accidents or damages that may occur during the work. You should also ask for references and check their online reviews to get an idea of their reputation and quality of work. A good electrician will be able to answer your questions clearly and concisely and will provide you with a detailed estimate of the cost of the work. They will also be willing to explain the different options available to you and help you choose the best solution for your needs. Electrical installations are an important part of any building, so it is important to choose a qualified electrician who can perform the work safely and correctly. By taking the time to do your research and choose the right electrician, you can ensure that your electrical system is reliable and safe for years to come. Remember, electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. By following safety guidelines and taking the necessary precautions, you can help prevent electrical accidents and ensure a safe environment for yourself and others.